Welcome to another episode of Do You Even Resonate? This is a show where I do actual message testing on actual B2B websites with actual ICPs, B2B buyers. In this case, we have a website called Channable, and we put this website in front of VP e-commerce, directors of e-commerce at e-commerce companies and learn things. So what did we learn? So overall scores, clarity is not great, is slightly above 3.5. Relevance high, 4.1, and demo interest low. And so what is the problem? Why aren't the scores higher? How can we get more people interested? Well, the answer is actually pretty clear. So let's start this stuff one after another. So empowering your e-commerce growth. I mean, this is one of those WeWork type of headlines, right? Like, I mean, empowering. What does that mean? Like motivational speakers? It's just vague, generic. This is like drive more revenue. It's just boring. Marketing is a game of attention. Or our all-in-one platform provides solutions you need. Well, how do you know I need those? For greater visibility. Is that SEO or PR? What is it? Smarter ad campaigns will define smarter and more personalized marketing. Okay. So I have a somewhat vague idea of what they do, but I don't know for sure. And also, as a rule of copywriting is like, if you have three things, put it in bullets. Much easier to read, and you'll have more space to make a better pitch. So overall, this above the fold is too vague and too generic. And when I looked at what the audience feels about this above the fold area, sorted to show only the ones that I've highlighted here. Messaging is generic and read like an e-com startup generator, right? Doesn't generate a lot of interest because it sounds like a Me Too generic offering. It feels like what does it exactly do, right? It's ambiguous. Seems very vague, unclear proposition, quite vanilla, like exactly the things I mentioned, right? Not great. Oh, maybe the image will get some light here. Actually, they do not. It's, again, a generic vanilla image. Of course, a person with a laptop, only a coffee cup is missing. Like, why? And probably they paid a brand agency a ton of money for this. Put up a video of the platform, screenshots, a GIF that shows something, right? Show the product. People want to see the product. By the way, the homepage shows 0 product pictures at all. Your optimized e-commerce strategy, one click away. Okay, what does that mean? Like, if I ask 10 people, what do you think is an e-commerce strategy? Like, is it going to generate text for me, like 10 pages, diagrams, framework? I mean, so you're missing again an opportunity to say something specific, compelling, something that I'm interested in. Right now, I just don't know what is the product. Maximize online visibility. Bring products to market fast in a reliable way. Like, again, it's missing specificity. Like below there, you say something like you sync to marketplaces. Is that what you mean here? Or is it the SEO stuff? Drive customer engagement. And I mean, so first of all, you use these icons here, right? The icons, is like terrible for usability, terrible for understanding and clarity. They don't show anything, show products. And also imagine your ICP's buyer committee discussing and where the boss is like, hey, we need to maximize our online visibility. Like, does anybody speak like that? Or like, and VP marketing's like, hey, are we driving customer engagement? I mean, who speaks like that? We need to, get more insights from performance data. I mean, maybe they use the language like that, but probably not. So you should use the language they actually use. So when people read section number 2 on your website, what do they feel? They say, yeah, it's better than above the fold, which was extremely generic, right? But again, this guy wants more specificity. This guy was wondering, well, who is the target audience? Is it enterprise? Is it the direct to consumer? Is it marketplaces? Yeah. You have to establish relevancy. Who is this for? Optimized e-commerce strategy is too broad. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Seems to be a mix of products, something like Google PPC network, some kind of product syndication tool. Confusing. Yes, it is. there should be no question or doubt what this company does, right? As we keep scrolling, okay, purpose built for e-commerce growth. People like that. Okay, great. You say, okay, there are different things, but how is retailer and brand different? Is a brand that online only? That's kind of confusing. And then it's weird that they put this random ass event thing here, which now is like, okay, the product pitch ended, and so now it's this impact cube thing here, and then there's these numbers. So are these who attended Impact Cube, or is this still about the previous product? Confusion, and shouldn't do that. This is called false bottom in UX world, which means that this is where a lot of people think that this is where the website ends. And fully integrated way to market the products online. Also could be more specifics. Manage thousands of ads, launch ad campaigns at scale. This is clear. Integrate with thousands of channels and marketplaces. This is the best line you've had so far on the website. Okay, is that what the whole pitch is about? Is that the visibility? Like, if it is, great, because I don't care what the business is, but clarity matters, right? Feed, manage marketplace, PPC. So now we're getting interesting. And if you read what your target audience thinks about the final section, they are saying that. Finally, they get, my first reaction is that finally get some clear context as what are the capabilities, right? You should have led with this type of things. This section is much better than previous ones. The most clear articulation of it. Although not everybody agrees, seems to add no value. I want specific actionable use cases, and then maybe this is where SMBs, this guy's an enterprise and he doesn't give a shit, and maybe that's fine. Who is this for, right? And is this for platform companies, or is this for e-commerce companies, and so on and so forth? And some people are like, I'm using a Salesforce commerce and all this, and I'm on Shopify. Does this work for me? People are wondering. And also this marketplace integration. People are like, what does it integrate with? Yes, you can click there, but a lot of people don't want to click there because it's a hassle. Show the top 5 something integrations right away. So if you have to sum up what are all the ways this homepage could be better, there are 5 themes. Number 1 that I repeatedly mentioned was lack of specificity. It's too vague and generic. And differentiation. So many questions. If I go to overall insights, what people read the whole thing, what is still unclear? And if I basically still not sure 100% sure what the product is. Or is it a managed service? Who is the target customers? How do you differentiate? Why should I use this tool over others? Unsure, blah, 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 unclear how it's different from other solutions available. The whole pitch is as if they're the only one doing what they're doing. Obviously, they're not, right? Unclear target audience and use cases, talked about that. Pricing and commercial detail, obviously they can go to the pricing page, that's fine. Integration and compatibility. People want to know, is this for me? Relevancy. Don't make them click, just say what it is. And overall clarity and the information structure and hierarchy on the page. It's a lot of fluff. There's a lot of ambiguity, vagueness. So if you clean this up, replace all the graphics with real photos, spell out what you do, use specific use cases, this will be a much better page. Good luck.